the world that y'all going into. Y'all moving into a world where smoke screens are constantly being done, where they throw up smoke for one thing while other things are going on. Like, because my whole discussion about this, and we're going to talk about it, remember, we on air right now. So when we talk about this and you have something to say, speak up loud because we are being heard, hopefully all over the country at this point in time. Y'all going to say, what's up? Warriors! Y'all, that's whack.
What's up?
When I say warriors, y'all know what y'all supposed to say because we practice it. Warriors! Warriors! All right, want to welcome y'all to our warrior training. So, as y'all know, I got my mic. The mic is hot. You see it's on. When you see this red light is on. The mic is on. It's hot. So that when you have a comment, go on and say the comment. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to show this discussion right now because this is the hot topic. But I didn't see all this when I saw the performance. But I don't know, has anybody out there heard about the discussion that's going on about Beyonce's performance at the Super Bowl?
I do.
Go ahead. What's up?
What's it about? How she was trying to be like was she trying to be like Michael Jackson?
Wow, you heard she was it was a salute to Michael Jackson what she had on. What else? Anybody else heard anything else?
Yeah, she almost fell.
She almost fell. Okay. So now this is what's deep, right? I want y'all to hear this. A whole part of the conversation y'all miss. It's a whole nother conversation going on about this whole performance that y'all miss. Y'all heard about her falling. Y'all heard about her saluting Michael Jackson. Black Panther piece.
Oh, I heard it was on intro.
Okay, go ahead.
She only had like a whole bunch of black singers.
Okay, she only had black people on there. Okay, so that was the issue. All right, so let's go on flex.
Yes, I came for Beyonce and the Beehive came for me. Death threats, calls to violence, and a few thousand B emoticons later, here we are. Now, I've been called a lot in my 23 years, but Donkey of the Day is a new one. But I'm turning the tables on the radio host who gave me the title. Charlemagne the God joins me in just a minute. Then, whether it's radical Islamic terrorists or a lunatic with a death wish, active shooter situations can happen anytime, anywhere. What you need to know to stay safe, expert Chris Grolnick is here in Dallas with a safety crash course. Next, he's an Iraqi exile committed to warning the world of the dangers of...
All right, so I'm going to have to find it because they're doing all this. So I want y'all to hear. This is a magazine called The Blaze, right? So she about to debate this guy by the name of Charlemagne the God. Y'all ever heard of Charlemagne?
Yeah. Ball dude.
Breakfast Club, right? She about to debate him, right? Now, but I want you to listen to some of this stuff because we're going to get through this real fast. But I want you to listen to some of the stuff that the young people, and a lot of them your age, that are conservatives, white young conservatives, are thinking about. Right? Yeah, I mean, did you just hear the news commentary that she was talking about there about the cover? Or were y'all listening? What they about to talk about?
Wow. There are debates, Charlemagne.
Islam. Author IQ Razuli joins me tonight as we lift the veil of Islam. Your questions answered. Later, 13 hours and over 3 years of lies. What real
information? And I feel like as an American, what's going on in America today?
The Black Panthers, for those who don't know, were critical of Martin Luther King's That's last, but first. Last week you heard my final thoughts on Beyonce's Super Bowl Black Panther salute, but just in case you missed it, here's a refresher. Beyonce, really? What is the political message here? What is it Beyonce and her Black Panther dancers trying to convey here? A salute to what? A group that used violence and intimidation to advance not racial equality, but an overthrow of white domination. The Black Panthers, for those who don't know, were critical of Martin Luther King's non-violent civil rights movement. They didn't believe in change through peace, they promoted violence instead. Listen, I stand behind my final thoughts. Not one word is racist. But as always, I invite folks to disagree. The Beehive, rapper Meek Mill, and a few radio hosts, well, they rolled with it.
What's going on in America today? Like every other day, it's a new name being hashtagged on Twitter due to some type of police violence. Okay, Tommy acting like hands up, don't shoot is just a cute slogan somebody made to put on T-shirts. No, hands up, don't shoot because Michael Brown had his hands up when he was gunned down by Darren Wilson. Like, I just don't understand why speaking out against these kind of injustices is considered wrong in America. And Tommy, Why do you keep acting like Beyonce is trying to bring attention to the Black Panthers? No, Beyonce is trying to bring attention to the injustices that are happening to other Americans.
So they had their fun with me, but now it's my turn. Joining me now, the infamous host of iHeartMedia's The Breakfast Club, Charlamagne the God. Charlamagne, thanks for being with me tonight.
Thanks for having me, Tommy. What's happening?
All right, Charlamagne, please tell me, why was I your donkey of the day?
Well, Donkey of the Day is a segment that is designed to give people the credit they deserve for being stupid. And I think at times we're all stupid to certain situations, especially if we don't have all the information. And I feel like as an American, I think about the quote that Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. said when he said, an injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. As an American, if we see the different injustices that have been happening, with the police and unarmed Americans in America, for Beyonce to speak out against that and for her to have a video where in the video she specifically says, stop shooting us, I don't see how anybody could have a problem with that. Like, if you have a problem with Beyonce saying stop shooting us, then that means you must agree with them shooting us.
But, Charlamagne, that's the problem here, is my final thoughts weren't about her music or her music video. She's an artist, she's entitled to that. My final thoughts were about her Super Bowl performance and the salute to the Black Panthers, which was a group that was a response to Martin Luther King's nonviolent, peaceful civil rights movement. That's what I took issue with. It's not even her music video, it's not her lyric.
All right, stop. I want y'all to listen to that. What y'all hear? What's she saying?
The Black Panther.
She said,
the Black
the
Panther
Black,
was
she
only,
said she's mad.
hold on. Go ahead.
The Black Panther only saluted violence and did violent things.
Okay, cool. And she said the Black Panthers was a response to what?
Martin Luther King.
To Martin Luther King. Y'all heard that?
Yes.
Right? Is that true?
No.
Y'all sure?
Yes.
Do y'all know? Yes or no?
Yes. Because Martin Luther King said he can fight back without violence.
No. She said that it's a response to Martin Luther King's nonviolent movement. Is that true?
No.
Do y'all even know?
No.
All right, cool. I want y'all to think about it. You got Martin Luther King. He got a nonviolence movement. They were nonviolently protesting against what?
Racist. Shooting.
See, all right. Now, first off, I don't listen. Y'all need to really use some of your time to learn. Listen to me. Y'all don't even know what Martin Luther King was fighting against.
Who don't?
What was he fighting against?
Huh?
Who was he fighting against?
No, I wasn't saying.
I'm talking to y'all.
No, I'm good.
Unequal rights.
Huh?
Unequal rights.
He was fighting against, not what he was fighting for. What was the enemy? What was he protesting against? What was it about? What was that whole movement about?
Violence. No, why don't black violence?
Okay, right. Why, he said, why don't black violence? But was that he was protesting against the white power structure, or what is known as what? White supremacy or whatever. All these different names. But he was going against oppression that was put upon us. Now I got a question for you. What was it that the Black Panthers were fighting against?
Well, black crimes.
No.
Now, just so that y'all know, what we call the epidemic of black on black crime is new to our community. It's new to black folks. This is the 80s and the 90s, late 70s, 80s, and 90s, and now. What's going on is brand new to us. What's going on is brand new to us. I need y'all to understand that. So us really going out and cracking each other's head and doing crazy stuff like this, that's new. That's new. So in the 70s, he went protesting against black on black violence. Go ahead.
Do you think black on black violence maybe came about because groups like the Black Panther Party were dismantled and you didn't have anyone who was enforcing any type of structure within our community?
Can we come to that?
Or code of ethics?
Can we come back to that later?
I want to watch the movie.
Can we come back to that later?
What's so funny? I mean, it's a legit question. I mean, because she got an excellent point, right? Because I need y'all to hear us. Did y'all just hear? I mean, did you hear the question she asked? And if you really heard the question she asked, you'll understand why he said, can we come back to that later? Because it's something important to talk about. But it don't really address the question I'm asking you. What were the Black Panthers formed to fight against? Because y'all don't agree with what she's saying, obviously, right? Or do y'all?
No.
Y'all even know what y'all agree with. My fault. I'm just going to let the white girl go on. Why you messing with this?
I didn't.
Why did what was the purpose or the message of the Black Panther Party? What was their guiding principle? Like we have guiding principles within our organization.
Do we?
We do. We have our pledge. We know what it is.
What's the pledge?
To do.
I'm a simple born.
Connect
with my person.
Woo! Now, I want. Go ahead, finish. Go ahead, finish. Because this is whack. Go ahead.
I pledge all these things first. Myself, my teachers, and to my higher power.
All right. So, we just going to have to listen because my cheap computer has crashed.
The cheap computers crashed?
Yeah, it crashed. So, I'm going to go back. I got to go to my history. I thank God I know how to work this.
All right, I'll go.
Amen.
The Angel's going to read something to you.
I want to watch a video.
Can I read it?
Yeah, wait, I want to read it. No one got to look at me.
Oh, we gonna look at you, girl.
In October of 1960.
Oh, I'm Tommy Larry. My final thoughts last Monday night upset the Hive. Not bad for episode 2 of the show.
Hurry up. Hooray.
I'll go.
Amen.
We're all paying attention to the message.
Yes,
So
sir.
and I need to present your voice.
Yes, sir. Level 5. In October of 1966 in Oakland, California, Huey Newton and Bobby Seale founded the Black Panther Party for self-defense. The Black Panthers practiced militant self-defense of minority communities against the U.S. government.
What's up to do?
Remember, you on the radio, girl. They can't hear you in TV land.
Through mass organizations
Go to the mic.
and community-based programs.
So what you just read,
Be quiet. Yeah, I'm looking out.
is the Black Panthers
Oh. They start training for self-defense
Self-defense against what?
Yeah.
The government. And what was the government doing? Killing. Oppressing our community.
We was doing the march.
So now, back to the point. She said that the Black Panther Party was created in opposition of Martin Luther King's nonviolence. When in fact, the Black Panther Party was created in response to oppression of black people by white people. Or by a white system.
So she don't know what she's talking about.
She don't know.
What type of programs do we have as a result of the Black Panther movement? How did they contribute to our country? When we think about like WIC, anyone ever heard of WIC? Women, infant children, where you can go get milk for your family, cheese. The Black Panther Party actually started that. They wanted to make sure that the people in their community could actually eat. They wanted to provide programs and resources to help uplift their community. But they also wanted to provide protection.
Where's the cord?
It's right here.
All right, so now let's keep this going. So first, I want you to hear the tricks. The smoke screen. I threw something up. I blinded you. Now, if you're not thinking, you're going to automatically agree with what she said, right? You don't know no better, right? Hopefully y'all know better.
Stop shooting us. I don't see how anybody could have a problem with that. Like, if you have a problem with Beyonce saying stop shooting us, then that means you must agree with them shooting us.
But, Charlamagne, that's the problem here, is my final thoughts weren't about her music or her music video. She's an artist, she's entitled to that. My final thoughts were about her Super Bowl performance and the salute to the Black Panthers, which was a group that was a response to Martin Luther King's nonviolent, peaceful civil rights movement. That's what I took issue with. It's not even her music video, it's not her lyrics. It's that sentiment that was made at the Super Bowl that really got under my skin.
Well, I think you're very misinformed about the Black Panthers as well. I mean, if you look at who the Black Panthers were founded by, they were founded by Huey P. Newton and Bobby Seale. Huey P. Newton had a PhD from the University of California. Bobby Seale, he studied engineering and politics in college. They were created to resist police brutality and the killings of blacks. Okay, they used violence if necessary. They didn't even carry guns unless authorized in a matter of self-defense. They wasn't looking for violence at all, but were willing to get violent if that's what it came to. I even saw something, and I could be wrong, but I thought you kind of likened them to the KKK.
What I'm saying is, if I were to have a Super Bowl performance that was saluting the KKK, I would never do that. I think that that's wrong. And I'm never saying that it is okay. I'm not saying police brutality is okay. What I'm saying is, on a day where you're supposed to unite the country, where white fans and black fans join together, and you have a Super Bowl performance that basically gives a metaphorical middle finger to half the audience, saying that it's us against them, and you salute Malcolm X, you salute the Black Panthers. That is a group that has roots in violence, and I'm not okay with that at the Super Bowl.
They don't have roots in...
All right, so now, I'm going to stop it right there, because we can't... See, now, check this out. So the Black Panthers here. The Black Panther was formed in response to what was going on against our community, right? But she's taking the pictures and she's painting it to make it sound like what?
Like they started killing whites.
Okay, she make it sound like they was formed just to kill whites.
That was like
when they were formed to protect themselves.
The opposite of KKK.
There was what?
The opposite of KKK.
All right, cool. Now, let me ask you a question. What is known as the most violent country on the planet? The most violent country.
Hey,
It's not. It's against America.
You done said 5 countries. Stop.
Because I'm confused.
United States.
The United States.
You said America last time.
The United States has went around the world and caused all types of confusion, all types of war. We still in 2 wars now, basically. Right? And she said that the Black Panthers Party is wrong. They're wrong for, one, falling back on violence when violence is being used against them. What you stop? What you doing?
you got on this.
All right. So now the point is that I want y'all to understand is that y'all have something, because I still haven't seen. Did anybody see the performance?
No.
No.
Y'all didn't see the Super Bowl?
I
didn't watch the Super Bowl.
I didn't watch it because
I didn't get to watch it because I was at the crib trying to whip
feel me. I
up.
didn't watch it.
I just don't watch football.
Oh.
This is college.
Have y'all heard the song?
It's not over.
Have y'all heard the song?
It was Uptown.
No, I have not heard the song.
So all this talk is y'all weren't curious as to why they're.
But they missed all the talk.
Yup. So
Exactly. So,
okay, so my question is, because right after this, there's something going on, Brown. Right after she performs, Kendrick Lamar performs. He too pays a tribute to Michael Jackson by wearing attire that Michael Jackson wore in a previous video. And he too released a powerful song with a powerful message. But I have not seen white folks protesting or upset about Kendrick Lamar.
Why?
Why is it that they're so upset and in arms about Beyonce and her performance, but no one's saying anything about Kendrick Lamar and his performance at the
Anybody seen Kendrick Lamar? Anybody here know who Kendrick Lamar is?
I know.
Did anybody see the performance? Y'all know what performance she's talking about? All right, so now, what we have a problem, Houston. y'all are not in tune with what's going on. Y'all not watching news or keeping track. How y'all gonna make money?
I was on cable.
Yeah, I got cable.
See why?
I got YouTube. YouTube.
Alright. So the point I'm trying to make is this. Right? So you got people talking about your history. Y'all don't even know whether they lying or not. Actually, that's where we at. Y'all don't know if that white girl was lying about the Black Panther Party or not.
Well, now we do.
Well, now y'all do. But what y'all had known. Matter of fact, y'all didn't even know that they was talking about it. Now, let's go back to a question. Why is there a big fuss about Beyonce, but not a big fuss about Kendrick Lamar's performance?
Who's more powerful? Beyonce or Kendrick Lamar?
Kendrick Lamar.
For real, Kendrick Lamar, because he like be really legendary.
But Kendrick Lamar is legendary, but think about who does Beyonce appeal to? Does Beyonce?
Illuminati.
Beyonce appeals to everybody.
Yes.
Beyonce is on everything. Beyonce is liked by black and whites, listened to by blacks and whites. She has more influence.
But now
she has more influence, so they're bothered by how many people. What if they're bothered by the fact that she may be able to make a movement? Kendrick Lamar has had the same message since he came out.
But hold on.
He hasn't created that movement.
Time out. I'm going to say this. Now, this is my opinion. Right? I'm going to focus you. I'm going to throw a smoke screen up. Right? So now, Kendrick Lamar go and he perform. And we already know where Kendrick Lamar's mind is. Right? Kendrick Lamar get up on stage. He got on chains. He got on a prison uniform. And he's singing a song talking about it's blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice. Y'all hit to that song?
I think I have.
I think I have. All right. The blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice. That's the song he started off with. Right? Right? And he talks about being, you got to listen to the song. And I really don't want to play it for y'all right now. But then he went into his song, It's Gonna Be Alright.
It's gonna be alright.
Right?
We gonna be alright, yeah.
Right? So he goes right into this song. Now, what do I want people to focus on? Would I want somebody to focus on a performance that is blatantly saying, hey, dog, you need to wake up. You need to wake up. You need to wake up. It's serious out here. You need to wake up. Or am I going to have you focus on a performance that really, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm be honest, I read the lyrics to Beyonce's video, to the song, I seen the video, and I seen the performance. And not once did it hit me that this was something that was really super deep. Not once. But yet because we got her, she young, but we got older dudes like Giuliani, the ex-mayor of New York, got on and was talking about Beyonce's video. Right? Boom. And it's like, I didn't catch all that. Now I went back, I saw the performance, and I still ain't catch it. But then, Go ahead. No, go ahead, I'm done.
Because I know there's a lot of people who are stating that they don't see why people are viewing her message as such, as a call for blacks to unite, or as a call for blacks to wake up, or to stand up against violence. A lot of people are not seeing, they're thinking that that's not what that song is saying, or they're thinking we're giving her song too much credit. However, Beyonce has released other songs that reveal information about the white power structure in America, and we're not hearing it. So I do think that she subliminally, or in a way, she is dropping hints and messages to her people through her music.
Black on the Bears.
I'm not gonna argue the point. I didn't see it. I ain't see it.
You need a song right now?
Right? Huh?
You need a song right now?
I know. As far as her performance, this the point for me. I didn't see it. I didn't see a call. I didn't see wake up. I didn't see none of that. But I heard about Kendrick Lamar performance, and his is blatant. Maybe there is some subliminals going on. You know what I'm saying? I mean, because they did have on black leather. Man, you know, maybe that was a black. I don't know. And they formed the X on the grounds. I don't know. But what was that? That's
Lamar's chains were Michael Jackson too.
Kendrick Lamar is. No, what was it? It was the Grammys?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. No.
Grammy performance.
You know what? Whatever happened to all the buzz about the Oscars and them not honoring?
And that's one of the pieces. That's another piece that we got to deal with because as a people. I'm gonna pause it. All right. As a people,
go back.
Everything we will allow everything to just blow right overhead and go by real quick. Because we're not marching together. Like we was in there, some of us marching on the right, some of us marching on the left. We're not marching together. Because we're not unified. Right? We don't even have an idea about unity. It don't mean that we all got to be marching just alike. Well, at least we got to be close enough so that when the order is given, we all can move. How many of y'all found yourselves as we was marching, you might be on the wrong step, but as soon as the order was called, you was close enough to where you could adjust yourself so that you could make the turn with everybody else. That's how we got to be. But we're not like that. That's why we be having groups like this. This is why we take y'all to Simba and Simpson. This is why we been meeting. Some of us been meeting here for about 4 years now. Right? Because the piece is, if we don't start getting y'all ready, because now, it's a brother by the name of Claude Anderson. Claude Anderson said 10 years ago that if black people don't get it together, we're going to be a permanent underclass. And let me explain to you what that means. As a permanent underclass, this means that none of us, or better yet, very few of us, will ever make enough money to really ever live. Now, some of y'all think that living is just being able to breathe. No, that's surviving. Some of y'all think that how y'all living right now is living. But if you really sit down and talk with your mom and your dad, and you look at the budget of the house, y'all surviving.
If you don't, I think our people don't understand the difference between things like their Jordans and their North Face coats and things of that sort, and then things that have value, things that add value to your life or add worth. We go buy things, but we don't buy items that have worth. That have worth. Something that will be valuable, something you can pass down to your children, like a home. But we don't have a problem buying things, but we don't think about buying or purchasing or investing in something that will actually bring value and worth to our lives and give us something to pass down to our children.
We are ego building and not nation building.
Well,
y'all are being programmed right now to ego build. The whole idea is for you to get as much as you can for you. Right? That's what you're being taught. And y'all, we are the only ones that's following that model. And because we follow that model, right now we get up, we go to the east side of Columbus, where a lot of our people live. We can drive through the neighborhoods look terrible.
Really?
We can drive through almost any black neighborhood, almost in the country, and it look terrible. Why? Because we ego building. We're not nation building. So what I need y'all to start thinking about is this. This is how we got to think, right? What am I going to leave to the next generation? This is why I keep telling y'all out this room is going to be the next, going to be a president. I ain't going to say the next president. Out of this room is going to be a mayor of Columbus. Out of this room may be a mayor of Cleveland. Out of this room may be a president of another country. Out of this room is going to be a business person. Because I'm pushing this to y'all because I want y'all to know that it's possible. Out of here is going to be a person of big business. Now, y'all want to talk? I'm going to talk y'all language. Those of y'all that like this gangster stuff, the stuff that they doing in rhymes, is not gangster. See, because a true gangster, if you look historically at a gangster, you never knew they was coming. A gangster never walked up to us and be like, dog, I'm gonna ride by him, drive by him, shoot your house. No, dog. That's not gangster. Gangster is, you don't like your enemy, you go by his mama's house and you're a victim. Gangster, that's gangster. I don't like you. I'm going to buy out your whole neighborhood and tell all your people they got to move. That's gangster. Gangster is when you watch The Godfather. The Godfather built for generations. For generations. So it meant he laid the foundation for his sons, so his sons could lay the foundation for his children. That's gangster. That's nation building. But y'all ain't taught that, right? Go ahead, girl.
You said rich. You said gangsters don't reveal.
No.
And I would want to say rich people
are gangsters.
No, not only that, they don't feel the need to advertise how much money or how many things they have. They don't find the need. They're not out going to look for things that have names and labels on there. They spend their money on things that they can pass down to their children, like a home or a business.
That's nation building and gangster. What we do, we go out, we get the rims so everybody know that I'm balling. We go out and we buy the red bottom shoes. Right? Huh? You don't know about the red bottoms?
I know about red bottoms.
Red bottoms, everybody knows.
You said what?
Who in here wear red bottoms?
Oh, y'all ain't got them yet. When you get a job for the summer, you might buy them. You might take your whole check and get one.
I know it's on your vision board. Look, the nation. Oh no, they just released the new Nike Forces with the red bottoms.
Oh, now check it out.
Air Forces with the red bottoms.
Check it out. And we don't make no money from any of that. Gangster is starting the style, but you create everything that goes into that style. That means that if you bring the jeans in, the jeans that's stylish, you are creating the jeans from the beginning to the end. That's gangster. Gangster is making people want your rims, so they come and buy them from you, not knowing that behind the scenes, you are getting these rims produced and made. You own the patent, you own the design, you selling it, and you gangster. That's nation building. That's something you can pass down, and that's how I want to get y'all thinking. Right? So now, I'm going to play.
That sounds like a Kayla's bows.
Huh?
Her bows. I had my bow on yesterday. And I got to thinking about how Kayla made my bow.
Who, Kayla right here?
Kayla made my bow, and we supposed to be selling them around Millennium for $2, $3 a pop. Very nice bow.
That's how business starts.
Looks like I bought it from the store.
But I'm going to have to roll out in a second, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to play Kendrick Lamar's Peace, and then we're going to try to look at this, and I want y'all to think about, I don't want you just to listen to the music. I want you to look at the images. I want y'all to tell me what he's saying. Outside the music, go ahead, play.
I'm going to make a phone.
Y'all see how those up with the symbol? Y'all see how they walking out?
Oh, it's not good.
I'm a hypocrite in 2015. I'm a hypocrite in 2015. Once I finish this, if you listen and sure you will agree. Been trying to respect since I was 16. Come to my senses. You never liked this anyway. Fuck your friendship. I'm Mexican. I'm African American. I'm Mexican. I'm black as the moon. Heritage of a small village. Part of my residence. Hate from the bottom of mankind. My hair is nappy. You know that it's big. My nose is sounding wide. You hate my people, your plan is to terminate my culture. You know you're evil, I want you to recognize that I'm a proud monkey. You better lost my perception, but can't take down from it. And this is more than description, I mean I might press the button, so you know my discretion. Call it my business, I know that you finish. You never left my community, making a killing. You're making a killer, imagination of a real killer. As we proceed to give you what you need, tell my body for me like a mind. looking at me for the face cut. Or how much time looking at you for the face down. Let me leave the room with the face down. Get it, and let me think about my life. Painkillers only put me in the spotlight. Pretty women, the president is the highlight. Tell my mama I love her, but this my God like blood, no. Truly never met my Chevy, tell them all to come and get me. Everything I know, come and heavy. Legendary hits on my record. Tell them all against them, sounding for the record. Scan the world, I know it's too late. Boys and girls, I think I'm go crazy. Trying to stop my way since all day. Won't you please please when I say, when you know we've been hurt down before. When our path was low, looking at the world, where do we go? I'm at the preacher's door, wanna get a dance at the preacher's door. We can't give them no more. This one time, we'll push over. We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Do you hear me? Do you feel it? We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. We'll be alright. We gon' be alright. Do you hear me? Do you feel it? We gon' be alright. What you want? You a house? You a car? Acres in a mule, a piano, a guitar. You ain't see my nigga Bruce Lee, I'm your dog. You can live in the mall. I can see the evil, I can smell it. I know what's the evil, I don't think about it. Plus, I never got the zero, drinking in my pocket. Candy painted on the ring. Every time I love you, tell the talented to you in the prison, see that you were out. I don't talk about it, be about it, every day a secret. I don't talk about it every day I see. I don't talk about it every day I see. I don't talk about it every day I see. Hands up, play off, my God, it's up. I rap the tracks and went to short. Right, wrong, right to the right way. God. We already got me a beat. Possibility of what could be. Situation is heavy. I got the proof. On February 26th, I lost my life too. It's like I'm living a dark dream. Nightmare hit screens recorded. Saying that it's how it started, but I know who it was. That was me and if I helped when he dropped his blood. Why they need to figure so why couldn't he do a bunch? And if for community, do you know what this does? Add to a trail of hatred. 2012 was set for the world to see. Set us back another 400 years. This is modern day slavery. The reason why I'm playing house. You threw your briefcase on the couch. I bled you creeping through your tail. You were pulling out every piece of your brain. To your son, to your arm. But I'm thinking shit that's been up for the rain. I'm on the chance. I'm on the mission. I'm on the all I want. I'm on the life. I can never make a popular. I'm on when I want. I can never make a popular. I'm on when I want. You know when it's time. Nothing else to rock. Nothing but the people. And clear was the rock. Just as it's free. That's what justice is. So I set the five things. Up into where we. Why you wanna see a big trail? That's what you want.
Find a better one. That one right there is probably better, but we won't do that. Alright, any thoughts? It's time to go. You right? Any thoughts? You in the rush to go nowhere, but go ahead. I'm just saying. I'm about to close it down. Any thoughts? What was going on in that? What was going on? What was the images? He walked out. What happened? Go ahead.
He was talking about even though they locking up.
Why was they locked up?
No, it looked like they was locking up.
But what I'm saying, why was they doing? Why was it working like that?
Because they was chained together.
Okay.
Like we do.
He said,
when we stop,
even though they
that's how we supposed to be.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Everybody, they was chained together.
Make it clear, brother.
He just said, if they ain't a problem, they just go.
They were chained together.
All right, now, so we ain't gonna have time because it's time to go. Now, this is the point. Anybody got any last words? Because I'm about to turn off the radio. Y'all got people listening. Anybody want to send shouts out to somebody? Handle your business. Don't raise your hand. They go to Mike. Hurry up. Cause I'm about to
shout out to
Follow me on Instagram.
Well, hey, what you need? I mean, what you mean? It's just Instagram. Anybody on Instagram? What?
Hey, y'all can follow me on Instagram. You know, you can follow me on Instagram by just.underscore.eu. That's the follow me.
Wow. Yeah, she whispered that. That's what. Y'all wasting time.
It's gonna be
Hold on, wait. Can they see me?
What are those? What are they?
Y'all can follow me on Instagram at juice._e. JUICE._e.
What are those?